I today, and I had to go up on my prescription, and that means that I have to pull things a little farther away to read.
Thank you.
Yeah, I came in, I had a meeting with Dean Lookingville, and I came in and did AP, and I noticed that was over there. Well, your brain has to kind of figure it out. It'll get used to it. I saw him today, but much earlier.
Oh, cool. Congratulations.
That's right.
Stage fright?
Okay. That's fine.
Well, I'm glad I'm not feeling it tonight.
It's the weather out there.
Hello, Sean, how you doing?
Alarm clock back there. You made it.
Oh, I've been here a while.
No, I mean, back in here.
Good evening. I'd like to welcome all of you to the September 7th, 2010 Washougal City Council meeting, and would ask that you please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the Constitution of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Stevenson, could you call the roll, please?
Yes. Councilmember Costin?
Present?
Councilmember Shoemaker? Here. Councilmember McDaniel?
Here.
Councilmember Delavar?
Present.
Councilmember Greenlee?
Here.
Councilmember Morris?
Here.
Councilmember Russell?
Here.
Thank you. We're at that point in the agenda where we take public comment. If there are any individuals in the public that would like to come forward and address the council. Mrs. Martin. If you would, please give your name and address.
Martha Martin, and I will just say Washougal rather than my street address, but I work at 1700 Main, Suite 208. I have two announcements for the council. One is, first of all, I see on the agenda that you have a resolution to recognize first responders. I think that was one that was brought forward by Councilman Shoemaker, and I appreciate that. That's wonderful. I think it's an excellent resolution. I also want to remind everyone that there is a memorial, 911 memorial this Saturday. I think there's something in Camas, and then also East County Fire and Rescue. So as their citizen liaison, I'm just letting you know about that they are having a memorial service with luminaries, and it's from 5 until 10, and the 5 o'clock until 7, there's a free spaghetti dinner if you want to go get some food, and then create your own luminary, and they will create theirs to recognize the 9/11 event. And I'm switching hats on you really quick. Currently, a new commission has been formed in Clark County. It's called the Clark County Arts Commission, of which I am a commissioner. Thank you, Sean Gard. It's brand new. There's never been a Clark County Arts Commission before. So as the representative for the Washougal area, that includes everyone with the zip code 98671, not just in the city but outside the city, we will be putting together our mission statement. When we're meeting, we're brand new, we've only had one meeting, there's 11 commissioners, and we are appointed by the Clark County Commissioners. That's how we were formed. So we're official, and I'll be reporting to you about the arts that are going to be brought to Clark County, and this area in particular, hopefully. So if there's a need or an idea, or you want something, or you're curious, let me know. Because we're just getting the ball rolling, and probably now's a good time. So thank you.
Thank you, Martha. Any other members?
Very short. Harvey Olson, 3903 R Street. Mayor Gard, I haven't attended a couple of meetings in the past 2 or 3 months, so maybe you've answered this already, but it has been some time since I have heard you explain at a council meeting the status of the Washington State's ongoing investigation of the ex-mayor Sellers' alleged shenanigans. If it's possible, other than confidentiality or any other reason, would it be possible for you to update us as to the progress of the ongoing investigation? I would be very interested. Thank you very much for your time. You can do it now or at the mayor's report or at your pleasure, sir.
I can give a very quick one under mayor's report, you bet. Any other members of the public wishing to speak?
I'm short. I'm Marilyn Terrell at 950 G Street. I wanted to tell you that my neighbor across the street, who's lived in the house for 3 years, has just been approached by the sewer department and told that there has been no charges for that house for God knows how long, and the sewer charges are now due. I'm distressed that my neighbor has, suddenly got to pay money that she wasn't planning on, but I am delighted to know that members of your staff, probably, whoever's staff, is doing an audit and checking up all these things that have been lying around unaccounted for. Made me feel very good, and I'm pleased. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Terrell. Mr. Boland.
Hi, Don Boland, 32934 Southeast 20th Street. And first of all, I want to acknowledge the resolution on first-time responders. I think it's a great idea. I think it's appropriate. And I like to see people honored, in particularly that risk their lives. The other thing I was going to say is, since our last meeting, I've been doing a little bit of work on Highway 14, getting some inputs on some of the business people and some of the residents. And so I plan to, this is more of a question, as I understand it, you have a Public Works Committee that has council members as well as, I guess, Trevor, you head it up. So I'd like to be able to come and show those some of the things that I've collected with people that I've collected it with. Is that, I guess I want to make sure that's appropriate.
I would, if you would, Mr. Boland, check in with Trevor in regards to trying to attend one of those meetings. Typically, the council committee meetings we don't have open to the public. Those ones are really set up to be a time when the department heads, the individual departments, and the council members can start vetting some of that information that may or may not come forward to workshops in the full council.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
But if you would check in with Trevor, and he may be able to give you a better idea once he knows what the information is, if it's better at a Public Works session, which, again, it would be abnormal for us on a normal basis to have a public in on those, or if it would be at a workshop.
Okay.
Certainly one or the other. Any other members of the public wishing to address the council? Okay, seeing none, we're going to go into the consent agenda. This evening, the consent agenda actually has a number of items